Welcome back to today's question. So today's question is find polygon with the largest perimeter. So what exactly is a polygon? A polygon is a closed figure which has at least three sides. The polygon with three sides is called a triangle. So we have to, given a set of numbers, we have to find, we have to form a polygon which has the largest perimeter, and we have to return that perimeter. And if you see closely at this equation, being a polygon is not that easy. It's like dream that most set of numbers can't make true, like most of us. Just kidding. So the thing is, in a polygon, like no side should be greater than the sum of all other sides, because then, like, if one side is really big and such that adding up all the sides is not even close to this, then it doesn't form a polygon. It becomes like it'll come here and it'll stop here. It won't make a polygon. So for a polygon, no side should be greater than the sum of all other numbers in it, all other sides, length of sides. So let's go. So we are given this set of numbers. We have to choose couple of numbers and try to make a polygon out of it, and then return its perimeter such that that's the max that's possible. And if it's not possible to form a perimeter, if it's not possible to form a polygon, we just have to return -1. For example, look at this example here, 5 5 50. So 50 is so huge that adding two fives will never like make the both ends meet. So we can't do anything, so we'll just return -1. So how do we do this? So we want the largest perimeter. So hmm so we need like the largest polygon ever. So we'll go to the biggest element in the array and then see if the sum of all the elements, and let's consider that this will be the biggest side of the polygon, and then the sum of all the elements which are smaller than this will try to form a polygon with this, and we'll see if the sum of all the smaller numbers is greater than our boss here. So if it is, then we can form a polygon here, and we can just return that. So it will be like go from the end, like take the biggest length, and think that okay, this will be my biggest side of a polygon, and then take the sum of all the numbers which are smaller than this, and then just add them up to get the perimeter, and we have to return like the maximum out of all these cases. But once we choose a number, finding the sum of all the numbers which are smaller than that, this is slow. This is like it takes linear operation. So instead of that, we can use a prefix sum. So we'll first calculate the prefix sum of the array. First we'll sort the array and we'll find the prefix sum, so that if you consider the xth element as the biggest element in the polygon, we can find the sum from 0 till x minus 1 instantly, of 1 using prefix sum. So let's go. So we are given nums here. First let me find the prefix sum. Prefix sum would have like the coordinates of the sum, so it will be like 0 times length of nums. Let me choose let me write n is equals to length of nums, and yeah, and prefix of 0 would be nums of 0, but from the next element in range 1 comma n, prefix of I would be equal to nums of I plus prefix of the previous index. So this here will get the prefix sum, but we don't have to do all this, because in Python we have a good function from iter tools called as accumulate, so we can use that. So instead of doing all this, we can just say list of accumulate of nums. So this accumulate you have to like import from iter tools. From iter tools import accumulate. Okay, so now we have the prefix sum. Now we have to find the biggest parameter. So we'll go from first, we'll sort number. Oh, before finding the prefix sum, we have to sort this array. So because we want to go from the end, right? So nums dot sort, and now for I in range n minus 1 comma minus 1 minus 1. I'm just like iterating from the back, and x will be my largest number. I'm considering x will be my largest number. So the perimeter of this, and now let me check if the sum of all the elements which were behind it is greater than x. If it is, then it can form a polygon. So I'll return x plus prefix of I minus 1. I can just directly return without comparing with any other number, because I know that I'm coming from the right, like the biggest element, and if I if I can form a polygon with this element on and all the elements before that, then there won't be any more polygons which will be greater than this in the future, because we're going back. So number of sides is decreasing, and even the length is decreasing, the sum of lengths is decreasing. So if you find a favorable case, just keep it, go forward. Don't don't think of any more cases, because you won't get any. And then if you don't get any, then there's nothing you can do, just return -1 and move on. So okay, I'm failing at some case. What's that? Okay, so for this I'm returning 65. Foreign range, this one. Oh, so one thing that I forgot to write here is like the polygon should have at least 3 sides. So my biggest element should be at least like at index 2, because if it goes any behind, then it becomes of length 2. So if I is less than or equals to less than 2, there's nothing you can do, just return -1. But still, why does this fail? So when it comes to 50, prefix of I minus 1, it's like 10. 10 is greater than 50. No, it won't go in. Let me see if this works now. Yeah, it's working now. So yeah, guys, that's it. I think it was going behind. Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. Be back with tomorrow's question. Until then, bye bye.